This is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me for our monthly tarot card reading. And this will be for June 2015 for the sign of Taurus. And as I shuffle the deck, I'm asking that all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message to me that I may share with my viewers for the highest good of all. And for the beginning of the month, we will take a card from the top. For the middle of the month, I will pull a card from the center. And for the end of the month, we will take the bottom card. Okay, Taurus, and what do we have here? Okay, for the month of June, Taurus, we start off the month with the Three of Wands, okay? And the Three of Wands is a woman standing with three wands, one in her hand and the other two by her side. She's looking off into the distance, okay? And she looks like she's staring. She's staring off into the clouds. It looks like there's a vast amount of, I'm not sure if there's water here. I believe there may be water because it looks like there's a reflection. Okay, but she's standing facing away from the camera. Okay, her back is turned. And what I get from Spirit when I look at this card is there's some type of a problem going on in your life in the beginning of June. Okay? And sometimes it's easier for us to be reactive when problems arise rather than being responsive. Okay? And what this card is saying is try not to make an impulsive decision. Try not to overreact and maybe do something that you may regret. What you want to do, Taurus, is take some time, clear your mind like this woman is staring out into the, area. Looks like a lake, pond, stream. Take some time to just gather yourself, clear your mind, look ahead to what the future might bring. And just be strong and don't make the decision too hastily of what you're going to do. And being careful and carefully planning what your next step is way better than, like I said, being reactive and maybe jumping to an impulsive decision and regretting it later. So take your time, Taurus, in the beginning of June with whatever problem is weighing your mind. Clear your head, think it over, think of the possibilities, and then make an informed decision. Don't jump in haste and do something that you may regret. And then in the middle of the month, Taurus, we have the Two of Swords. And this woman evidently is blindfolded. You can see the red blindfold. Okay, and she has two swords upright in each of her hands. Okay, and when I see this card, what I get from Spirit with the Two of Swords is you have to accept your fate, and it is what it is, okay? You cannot deny what's going on in your life, okay? Some issues are, may not be to your liking that are going on right now. It doesn't make it good. It doesn't make it bad. Okay, it just is. Whatever is going on in your life right now that's causing you this contemplation and this problem at the beginning of the month, it is what it is. Okay, and one must accept fate for what it is. The truth does not change because you choose to deny it, okay, or accept it. Okay, it is what it is. So you could say, oh, this isn't going on and being in denial, but whatever's happening is going on. Okay, you could accept it and move on, or you could resist it and struggle and be like this woman here where she's caught between two choices. She's having, to me, when I look at her blindfolded, she's going into something blindly. She can't make up her mind. She has to choose between two things, whether it be a job, whether it be a relationship, Only you, Taurus, would know exactly what needs to be decided upon in the middle of the month of June. But there's some type of decision that has you really mentally bogged down. You feel like you've been blinded by it, like this woman with the blindfold. Okay, but it is what it is. And basically, you know, some issues are not up for interpretation. Okay, these issues are what they are. I can't say it enough. I cannot stress it enough. Okay? There's something that's causing you pain. There's something that's causing you confusion and indecision in the middle of the month. And that's exactly what I get from this woman. She's confused. She's probably mentally drained. She doesn't know what choice to make, but she's going to need to choose. This is a card of choices. And then at the end of the month, Taurus, okay, we get the 8 of Wands. Okay, and we do have 8 wands. And of course, we have that body of water. Each of these cards have a body of water. This one here looks like a very quiet lake. Same thing here. There's water in the background. And then down below here with these 8 of wands, you also see the water. So 2 wand cards, beginning of the month, and then, of course, at the end of the month. And when I look at the 8 of wand cards, what I'm getting from these wands is now's the time for you to take some action. In the middle of the month, you weren't sure. You were indecisive. You were having a battle inside your mind. You were confused. You were probably in pain in some way or another mentally. But now at the end of the month, it's time for you to take some action. Okay? There's nothing left to do but to continue with what you've decided as far as your plan of action. Okay, you have to muster up all of your strength, all of your knowledge, and go forth, okay, and make whatever you desire reality. This is a card of action. This isn't a card like in the middle of the month where you're sitting and contemplating, okay? You had enough time to think it out, whatever it is that you need to change in your life. Now it's time for you to put it into action. You thought about it in the beginning of the month, whatever is plaguing you, okay, whatever is so, how could I say, I don't want to say you're obsessively thinking about it, but something's weighing heavy on your mind where you're giving it thought, you're not being hasty, you're going to make an informed decision. Middle of the month, you finally have to make that decision with all of the knowledge that you've gained in the beginning of the month. You're making the decision here, you're making a choice, okay, and then you're putting your plan into action by the end of the month. Okay, and whatever it is, go forward and, you know, make your desire a reality. Go after what it is. Tackle whatever the problem is. Don't let yourself be stuck like you are in mid-month, not knowing what to do and playing it over and over and over in your head. It's time to get up, brush yourself off, accept it for whatever it is, whatever you're going through, and take it the next step forward and make it a reality. Make the change that you need to finally make at the end of June. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I'll be back.